Well, hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 22nd through the 28th of December. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video, and I have a few messages from my better angels for you. The first message is that we are holding our dear ones close, meaning that we are filling up our love buckets and we are getting ready to be prepared to feel the love and just fill it up, because we want to be able to carry that around. It is going to keep us feeling protected and loved and cared for when we need it the most. All right. The rest of the message for us is that things are going to be changing. Things are going to be challenging. And as they are changing and challenging, we need to just sort of absorb what that is and realize it's all going to be okay. Everything is going along exactly as it should. There is something weird about that, I know, but we're just going to have to roll with it because they didn't give me much more information than that. And that's what I get. So sometimes I can't really overstimulate or overpush the situation. All I can get is what I get. All right. So let's look at the next week in front of us. We have the 3 cards in front of me. Here we go. All right. We have these 3 cards. We are talking about the final week of December. And I have this pre-programmed card deck here for us. Oh, and our guiding card for the month is fulfillment. There you go. I will just put it right there. Fulfillment is all about paying attention to, is what you're involved with today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Is it fulfilling you? Is it making you feel everything you want to feel? If you are not feeling fulfilled by the process, maybe you should find something else to do. If some of my Sages may not be interested in hanging out around little baby kids, and then presto changeo, you're stuck with it because family, you know. But maybe you want to find something else to do that has a few less kids to it. Maybe go to see a movie and then come back and you'll be better prepared to hang out with the kids, all right? But that way you're in charge of who you are and what's going on around you. Make it a good movie so then you feel fulfilled by the movie, all right? But then you can come back and be able to be in the moment, all right? So cool. Whatever you're doing, try and be fulfilled by the process, okay? Let's add some of these cards. These cards here have been pre-programmed for you for this week. Let us see what we come up with, all right? All right, so we are into this week, all right, this 22nd through the 28th. There is a partnership in the situation. This could be a new relationship you're working on, an old relationship that's involved right here. For those of my people who are married or otherwise coupled up, this is your partner in crime who is going to be helping you through this process. So you are not alone in what's happening here. So you have somebody backing you up, and that is cool. All right. So enjoy your backup. Don't take advantage. Right. So cool. You have support. That's what we're saying here. You have support. For my singles, you also have support. You might also be getting into a relationship. Ta-da! But do realize there is support for you in whatever you're working on. Okay? Very nice. 2 of Pentacles. Haha. You are going to be able to keep your finances balanced this week. Whatever you're working on is definitely coming through. I remember we talked in the overview about potentially having somebody wanting to partner up with you about your money situation. Doesn't feel like that anymore. So I changed my mind. The energies have changed. So the 2 of Pentacles here is talking about keeping your finances balanced. Very good news. And having a partner in the process. Do not be afraid. So don't be afraid about how it's going down, okay? So I know that it feels a little scary sometimes to rely on other people. But in this situation, your partner is going to be a good choice. And they will take good care, all right? So good, excellent. You have nothing to actually be afraid of. They're doing it because they want to, all right? This card here is talking about the Queen of Pentacles who will block you in some way. This is somebody who's also very interested in getting a good bargain. They very much so want to enjoy what they want to enjoy, but not pay full price, okay? So be aware that this person will be standing in your way. They may want to... I still see them as a person who wants what you have to offer, but doesn't want to pay full price. Whether that's, could be roommates, could be somebody else you're wanting to barter with, but they don't want to pay full price. Be careful, be cautious, understand who they are, and make sure that like I said last week, you see it up front. If you deal with this person at all, they will block you technically from taking care of everything you need to take care of. Yikes, right? Okay. So maybe giving them a bargain or being involved with them is a bad project. So maybe you just bypass them and do something else. The Five of Wands is here, showing rallying the troops. Getting a lot of people together to help you do what you want to do isn't going to work out, okay? It's going to be a problem. So just be aware that whatever you're doing, it's not going to have a lot of people involved. It'll be very few people involved. Just a couple of people. Just a couple of people. Maybe your greater support system will be there to support you in the situation, and that is cool, all right? Ooh, interesting. King of Pentacles. This is a gentleman who also would like to get a good bargain. He loves to celebrate a good bargain. He is very seated in how successful he is with getting a good bargain, and he gloats. He likes to celebrate a good bargain. All right, pay attention to what that is. He will be standing in the way of you. You know, we have the Queen and the King. We have a couple who are moneyed and plentiful, who are not going to be handling their finance. Well, they're not going to be standing in a position of support at this time. So just be aware that they are not supportive currently of helping you out or paying you properly or whatever. They're in the blocking department. They're not in the yay department or the solution department, okay? So just be aware of that, and we'll move on to the solution. Your solution is to listen to your gut. What is your gut saying this week? What is your big solution here? Your solution is to listen to your intuition. Your intuition will be on point. It will be telling you, yes, this is a great opportunity, or no, 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 this isn't going to work out well for me. I'm not going to do that at all. Thank you, I'm out. So you're going to be creating good boundaries using your intuition. All right, very good news. And we don't want to get too hung up on how whatever vision we had for how this was going to go down. We're like, okay, so I have a vision of what I want to see. It's going to be different. It'll be similar but different, okay? So try not to be too upset or cut your nose off to spite your face or run away from everything because it doesn't look like you wanted it to. This is time to accept what is and go with it, all right? Find your joy, find your fulfillment in here somewhere, but don't make a big deal out of the fact that it doesn't actually look exactly the way you wanted it to, because you're just kind of going to go with the flow a little bit, all right? I know it's tough, because you had a vision. You're like, I had a vision. And you always have to let it be a little willy-nilly. Let that vision be a little willy-nilly flexible, right? So then you can get to the other side of it and have a little fulfillment in the process. One more time, we're looking at those limiting beliefs. So are we holding ourselves back from having a good time by making it like this is the way this should be and this is the way this should be and how everybody needs to get up from the table and wash dishes and clean the kitchen immediately, and oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just do what we want to do. Maybe we don't need to use the fine china. Maybe we don't need to, make everything so insanely intense. Maybe we can use paper plates and throw things away and then move on to the dessert. Ta-da! It's about unlimiting yourself. Pull back from holding yourself back from having a good time. Okay, so if you've decided I'm not going to do that, and well, maybe you should just rethink it. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Wow, things took a turn for the series, didn't they? Wow. Please comment below. Let me know how your holiday goes. Let me know how the gatherings with people went, and if you managed to circumnavigate this particular week without, getting caught up with those money people. Do tell me how it went, all right? I'm so excited to hear what's happening, and I'm here to be your biggest supporter. So, ta-da! And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed, do so now. I appreciate every single one of you. Love you guys, and I cannot wait to see what's happening next week when we enter January. I know, the new year, the 2025. Wow, it's so fast. All right. We're in a slipstream, aren't we? But hang in there. We're in this together. And indeed, we will see you next week. All right. Thank you.